Scott, we often talk about the emotions that you feel post-match. It goes without saying that the ones that you experienced this evening are all extremely positive.
Yeah, 1-0 away from home. I thought we'd score. First few minutes we had to weather the storm. Very good delivery. They came out strong, came out to press us. We dealt with that, and I knew that once we'd settled down and got a few passes together, we'd be okay.
Those opening minutes were indeed quite tense at times. Feronikeli took the game to the New Saints, but at the same time it's true to say that Paul Harrison wasn't tested.
Not really, and he came for crosses, he punched. Back four was superb. If you look at the back four there that's played together, two young players, 22, 20, Danny Redmond and obviously Simon Spender, we know they've got a lot of experience but never played together before. Put them in because I know they're all very good footballers. The other end of it, defensively, picking bits up, absolutely superb to a man.
You mentioned the defenders in particular, the central defenders, new signings for TNS, thrown in at the deep end, as it were, and how well they performed this evening.
Fantastic, winning balls, not letting too much go through the middle, not letting anything go through the middle really. They put us under pressure from wide, which they know they do because they've got a big, strong centre forward. But their delivery wasn't as good on the night as I'd expect.
We knew what we had to do, we needed to score, and that goal did come from Dean Ebby. Now normally, Scott, Draper, recent games have started, maybe Berners come on as a substitute. This time it was the other Irishman, the birthday boy, Dean Ebby.
Well, it was his birthday, so I thought I'd give him a substitute appearance. No, Dean, he's getting back to fitness. Dean can run the channel, Dean can just pick up those spaces just off Greg. That's why I wanted him to come on in that instance. I knew that Greg would have to be replaced, and I knew Dean would then stretch the game for us. So that's my thoughts in bringing Dean on.
And Joash Nembard again coming on in that midfield role. Are we likely to see him featuring more in that position?
That's a position that he will be looking to play for us. I think that's a position now that he could become a very good player.
And as the game wore on in the final minutes, the discipline of the New Saints was what you would expect as a manager.
Just telling them to be compact and get together and last block. You just see the desire and the willingness to work for each other, and that comes from your coach. That comes from a byproduct of the coach setting up the team. That's what I wanted to do as a player: work hard first and then play. And if you instill that into your group and never say die and have that attitude, then that's the third time now we've worn that blue kit and won an away game away from home and gone through.
I was just going to mention the blue kit. Are you a superstitious manager?
Possibly. I think sometimes in your favour things work that you got a feeling or whatever. And I just feel that away performances, we're very, very good. At home, we're just as good.
And we are at home next. We know who our opponent will be. It's Copenhagen, the Danish Giants, in the next round of the Champions League.
Played Michelin, the Danish champions last year. We're going one. Harder, stronger, more physical, more budget, so you can times Michelin by 2 or 3. Know a little bit about them, so I'll be asking my friends at Michelin if they can help me out and help us out, the New Saints, to compete and to do as well as we can against them.
Scott, as always, thank you for your time and massive congratulations on the victory this evening.
Thanks, Rev.